Are you going to take Thielen?
You talking about if I was, who would I keep if the Panthers, or who would I trade?
Who would you trade? Right, because that's the guy. The other guy's the one you want to keep. Right.
Oh, of course.
So I look at a guy like Renfrow, and I know he may not have the presence in the locker room yet because he hasn't done it as long and things of that nature, but he's very similar to Thielen.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 5 years younger, right?
And he's a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm. So, if you're asking me, if you're looking at this roster, I know Thielen is penciled in right now, and he's a good player for us. He was a good player for us last year, but sometimes you got to take the pacifier out of the quarterback's mouth and grow other players.
Well, and Renfrow, like you said, Renfrow may not be the downfield, not that either one of them are speed burners, but Renfrow may not be known as more of the downfield guy that Thielen has had success with.
Maybe he's had the opportunity.
Maybe, but my point,
I guarantee he's faster.
Yeah, he's faster. And the other thing is he would definitely be a safety blanket, just like Thielen. So if you could trade Thielen to the Vikings, for instance, I'm using them as just one team because that's one team that's been mentioned in rumors. And if they had a middle linebacker that you could bring in that you feel could step in and play right away, or even if maybe it's for a draft choice, I could see them doing that.
Well, think about this, right? And people may have forgotten, but Hunter Renfrow, even when he was at Clemson, was a guy that stood out to me. And again, I mean, obviously, when you look at the play, the position, he's the one white guy out there that's making plays. No, but why? Right? Because he's always in the right place at the right time.
Great route runner and catches everything.
He has a walk-on mentality, right? And what I mean by that is that he's trying to prove something every single time.
Well, he was a walk-on at Clemson,
and he worked himself into being a scholarship player. But who did Dabo go to? In every big game, the national championship game, who caught the touchdown pass?
Yeah, Renfrow was the guy.
Right? Over the top and in the side, right?
Yep.
He was the guy that made the unbelievable catch, when it counted. I want guys like that. I want guys that step up when the moment is the biggest.
And you're not saying that Thielen isn't that. You're just saying if they have to,
he's 5 years younger.
In this wide receiver room, if you have to make a tough decision, and if you could get for Thielen,
Thielen is the guy I'm
honestly, Thielen would have more value in a trade than Renfrow would. Yep.